What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay. And he got prime time vibe. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
out.
Centerville's a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space and I'm in your face, and we're here live at 5 Industry Talk on the Primetime Network. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to all of our social media platforms. That's Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, LinkedIn, you name it, we're on it. And we are simultaneously streaming across all of the major social media platforms right now. Twitch as well. So make sure you lock in with us. We're going to have a wonderful commentary and showcase today about everything that we have going on. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me on the DM, instant messenger, drop me an email at clientsupport@gems, GEMSIT.org. That's client support at gems, GEMSIT.org. And believe me, I will get back in contact with you. If during the live you have something that you want to say, drop it in the feed and I will make sure that I present it to the listeners and the general public. We're here having a good time going into 2026. It is 12/29/2025. It's almost here. 2026 is almost here. And like I told you before, we coming at the throats for 2026. There is no holds bars when we're doing what we do. We're enjoying every moment of it, and we're going to have fun the entire length and breadth of the time. Great talk topics. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm bringing it to you. And on Fridays, this is for the artist in you. If you're a writer, if you're a composer, if you're a singer, if you make beats, whatever the case may be, and you have content that you want to push out to the masses, and you're trying to figure out a way to get it to the people, to get it to the public, to get it to the masses, well, reach out to me. You can go to my IG and you can hit the link in my bio. It says content, independent content for artists, and submit your information to me. Fill out the release form and distribution form, upload your content, and I will let you know the Friday that you will be presented on the showcase, the independent artist segment on Fridays. So we're here live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, live at 5. We have some guests that are supposed to be jumping into the room with me here in just a little bit. I'm waiting to see if, in fact, my brothers are going to jump on board with me here. Give them an opportunity to get themselves situated. What's going on, Brother Don Juan Misery? And of course, we're talking about what's kicking off going into the new year. I want you to be aware that my brother Don Juan, I just mentioned him, he has his personal podcast, Mo Juan Podcast, and that's Don Juan. The Mo Juan Podcast is going to be kicking off at the top of the year. I'm looking forward to that, coming out of the KC area, all of the hot things and hot artists that come out of KC. But I know for a fact that Don Juan is going to have all kind of talk topics, all kind of information, and all kind of news, celebrity news, interviews that he's going to be bringing to the table. And I'm looking forward to everything that he's bringing to the floor. That's my brother Don Juan Misery out of KC. Too bad you guys not going to be going to the Super Bowl this year, but that's okay. You know, my Eagles are going to represent the way that the Eagles need to represent it. And we're looking forward to it in every way and in every shape, form, and fashion that is coming down the pipeline. We are going to be there for it. You can best believe. It's going to be on and popping. We're going to keep this thing rolling. And like we do about this time, if you have not yet subscribed, if you are not a part of the Boss Talk Network as of yet, this one is for you. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime, where the bosses talk. Big shout out to my brother ECEO and the official Ms. Jamaica, the proprietors of Boss Talk Podcast 101. And if you have not downloaded the app, go to bosstalk101.app. You can also download the app directly from your Play Store or your Google Store. Get it on your handheld device and tap in with us, lock in with us, and be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because we want the word and the message out there everywhere. One of the hottest apps, one of the hottest entertainment platforms on the planet. Celebrity interviews, reviews, news you can use, you name it, we're in it. Up-to-date reporting, and of course, we travel everywhere. We lock in with some of the hottest artists on the planet and bring you some of the best commentary. We're not breaking you down. We're building you up. It's not anything derogatory. It's definitely something that's positive for the people. Because like I said, we're here to build our digital ecospace and community. And we're here to represent our people in such a fashion that there's no question in terms of who they are, and what they represent. All true to form. So make sure that you lock in with Boss Talk and the Boss Talk movement. I am here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're going to expand this thing eventually to every day of the week. But right now, I have to do it on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, live at 5 with Big G. On Industry Talk here on the Primetime Network. I want you to lock in with me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some fun with this thing going into 2026. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, and I want you here for all the twists, the turns, everything that we're about to bring to it. I want you here for it. We're going to be tapping in with my brother Jarrell Braswell And my man Bubba here in just a little bit. I'm under the impression that they have some things going on right now, but we are locking in with these guys and talking with these guys today about everything that they have going on out in the world. Of course, you know, Jarrell, comedian Jarrell Braswell, my brother, don't mind me, I'm sitting there trying to get something right on my screen. Jarrell Braswell, my brother, one of the funniest men on the planet, is constantly in motion on the I Got Motion tour with our good friend and brother Bubba Dub, out there doing it real big, has been on the scene in every way, shape, form, and fashion that you could imagine when it comes to this comedy space. They've touched every city in every state that represents comedy in high fashion, from Chicago, Detroit, New York, Miami, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, you name it, the West Coast, you name it, Washington State. They've been everywhere doing this thing in a major way, bringing that funny to your soul and putting it on your spirit. And big shout out to the BDE boys, all of the BDE boys, Eddie Green, Charlie, Malamucci, Aubrey, my brother Chestnut, Jarrell Braswell. I don't want to miss anybody, but everybody knows who they are. And of course, Bubba Dub. And if you need to reach out to get these guys in your city, make sure you touch base with my brother Mouthpiece Drew. Get you stuck like glue and have him right there in your city, locked in on your calendar for your special event, special occasion, or the date that you choose. Get these brothers on the road and working. 2026, the calendar is filling up real fast. So make sure you lock in, and you lock in early, because there's no stopping what these brothers are out here doing present day. I'm just letting you know. Now, if you need to lock in with Jarrell Braswell, my brother Jarrell Braswell, y'all know how to get at me. Y'all can hit me on the DM. Y'all can hit me on Instant Messenger. You can hit me on the email at clientsupport@gemsit.org, or give me a call at 808-225-9063, and we will get Jarrell Braswell in your city. I can assure you, we will get Jarrell Braswell in your city. It's just that simple. And speaking of Jarrell, I'm going to do a drop here, and I want to make sure that this drop comes through clearly, because I tested it out earlier, and it didn't come out how I needed it to come out. It wasn't crystal clear. It wasn't pristine. It wasn't immaculate like it is, because it is a high-definition 4K video. We shot it in high production. Big shout-out to my brother G-Mac with 87 TV. He helped me pull this together. And, of course, the collaborators in this skit are Hoochie Man James, a.k.a. Jarrell Braswell, comedian Jarrell Braswell, and Tony G as the bank teller.
I'll see what it is, big hooch up in this bitch. I'm down here, my really told me to come down to the bank, toward the bank closed. The bank never closed for me, because guess what? Hoochie Man always gets some money. Now let's go. You know, I ain't pushing about the motherfucking way I walk. Nigga, I walk in slow motion, but I got all the motion. Got 2 keys on my goddamn feet. What's wrong with these niggas? Boss in the bank. Here we go. How you doing, young lady? How you doing?
Good girl. I don't know.
Hello. I know you see all this bitch.
Somebody got me for the. How can I help you, sir? You see how I'm up in the bed. What can I help you?
How you doing? Good evening.
What can I help you with? 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 What
be happy with. I got this check I need cash, you know what I'm saying? Can you help me? It's from 1917.
Sir, it's 2025. Where you think you can cash your check at?
Right here.
It's 2025.
Check cash in the bank in the way to the Boston Bank, right?
Boston Bank don't take no motherfucking checks for 19 something.
What you mean? I got that from
I can't do nothing with this. I can't do nothing with
What
it.
you mean you can't do nothing with something with this?
What I'm gonna do with it?
Yeah, you can take it if you want to, but I need some money. It's a big ball right there.
I can't give you nothing out there about with no 1994 check.
You can't give me that ball.
I cannot.
What can you give me then?
I can't give you shit.
What do you can't give me shit?
I can't give you nothing.
Why?
This is Boston Bank. We don't do all this extra stuff that you got going on with no 1994 check.
Well, I tell you what, you ain't been doing shit here. Look like y'all ain't doing shit because you ain't goddamn phone.
Don't worry about what I was doing up here in Boston
Well, I
Bank.
tell you what, give me my shit back.
What you gonna do with it? I'm gonna call the police. Cause you can't do nothing with these. I'm gonna call the police. I'm hitting the button.
Let me get that
I'm
back.
about to hit the button. You can't get it back.
Let me get that
You
check.
can't get it
I
back.
tell you what, I'm gonna get the fuck about it because I cannot go to jail.
He leaving. Officer, he leaving. Get his ass. Come in here with a fake ass check, 1994 looking motherfucker. What's wrong with him? Hell. Anyway, girl. Hold on, he walks his ass back in here. Hold up. Because I'm over here trying to talk about my motherfucking phone. You come here with a check from 1995. What you want me to do with the check? Hell. What you want me to do with the check? Here he comes. Officer. You leaving now. He got on two socks, one on short than the other one. One of them about touching his damn thigh. Girl, what's wrong with him?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All I can say is they are not out here to play. Some of the funniest skits, some of the funniest action, some of the funniest comedic punchlines that you ever want to come across. Tony G, in her own right, is a standout comedian, one of the hottest artists in the state of Mississippi, and she has an impactful story and a lot to offer the game when it comes to her comedy and what it is that she brings to the table. And of course, my brother Jarrell Braswell, you know, keeping it pushing, keeping it going. Y'all already know. I work with Jarrell. I manage Jarrell. I am a part of his life in such a way, in such a fashion that I can't help but to talk about him because I want to see him succeed. I want to see him at the top of the game when it comes to this comedy thing. Big shout out to both Tony G and comedian Jarrell Braswell. Now, I'm not sure what the delay is, but we're not going to sit there and hold up anything. We're going to keep it pushing, and I'm not going to be on here for no long period of time. We are here live at 5, and our segments are going to be 30 minutes to an hour, depending on who our guests are for the evening. Our talk topic is for the evening. But I just wanted to make sure that we are staying locked in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes, indeed. Okay. Looking like we got somebody that has joined the room. Looks like we got somebody that has joined the room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on, Mr. Golden?
I'm entering your space.
Yes, indeed. I see you. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I get this all right. There we go. Bam. I want to get it right.
Yeah. Get it right.
Now you're looking like new money, my man.
I clean up well.
Good stuff. What's going on, Mr. Golden? This is, ladies and gentlemen, Bubba G. aka Willie G, aka Griff, that is the great grifter.
Griff, that is.
I threw that in there, man, just to mess with him. Bub is nowhere near being a grifter. You know, that's the buzzword for 2026.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Grifting.
So what's happening with
we
it,
ain't
Bub?
grifting no more. We grifting.
Oh man, you ain't tightening up the eyebrows and everything. Talk to me. What's happening with you?
Oh man, just wait for my son to get home from his game.
Okay.
See
Why you didn't tell me
see if
game? You
they
didn't
won or
come on with
not.
me tonight. You could have went to the game.
Man, I'm gonna go watch you tomorrow.
Okay.
You know, it's a 3-day tournament, and today I had some things I had to take care of. So, you know, you got to do a little bit of work.
Right.
So if you have games on 3 o'clock on a Monday, a lot of times people at work. And then if you have games on 3 o'clock on a Tuesday or Wednesday, you might have to pick which days you could go because 3 o'clock is a working hour a lot of times.
I understand. So who they play today?
Madison County.
Madison County. Okay.
Yeah.
And are they at Stanislaus or where are they at?
Gulfport.
They're in Gulfport. Okay. The tournament, the big tournament's in Gulfport.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good deal.
Yes.
Good deal. Let's talk about it a little bit, man.
So what are you talking about anyway? I mean, what was the subject? You know, I
was doing my introduction and my monologue, and I was really about to get off this thing because I've been talking for the last 30 minutes. I didn't know if anybody was going to join me, but the conversation, the talk topic is going to be what we make it today. And of course, you and I, we're good friends. So we talk about a variety of things, a gamut of things, and we stretch it out with, you know, satire, comedy. You know, we just keep ourselves on our toes when we have conversation. But one of the things that I want to bring to the table right now and get your take on it is everything going on with Israel, what's going on with Mossad, everything that's taking place, you know, with overseas, and the connections that you know, Donnie T, Teflon Don is, you know, taking place, participating in, and some of the actions that you're seeing going on. What's your take on some of those things?
This is my take. Number one, I am America first. America first.
Okay.
If you are not America first, leave. Move wherever you want to move. Now, when I think that the way that the United States is treating Israel is going to make more enemies of Israel, and that's domestically and foreign. Right. People don't like the genocide. People don't like the way America caters to a country with 9 million people and a GDP of New Jersey, and we cater to them. I don't know what they got on us, but people also don't like the way it seems like we have all this money for Israel, but we have affordability problems here in America. So when we get on Israel, it might be some vitriol. I mean, we might get a little mad, you know.
Yeah, well, it's topics that we bat around, you know, but it's good conversation because I mean, I'm not gonna let you speed bump past the genocide statement. What do you mean by the genocide? Are you talking about what Israel is doing to the Palestinians, what Israel is doing to its own people?
Yes. Yeah, well, to the Palestinians first, because First of all, the Palestinians were in. Can you imagine being in? I mean, they're not technically landlocked because there's water there, but in Gaza, Palestine is landlocked, but in Gaza, it's an open air prison. I mean, like, you can't get out. You're stuck. It's a piece of land. You're stuck. You're sitting there. Like, you can't not leave. There's big walls with all the barbed wire, electric, smart fences, whatever you want to call it. So whenever you systematically step on someone's neck, step on people's back and neck, they're going to rebel. They're going to fight. They want self-determination. That's what they want. And there's no way of getting to it. You have to fight for it. And I mean, every country that's been under colonial rule has had to fight for their freedom. It's not like these colonials come like, hey, Korean rule, you know what, we're just going to leave in 90 days and, you know, let y'all have all your land resources. Most of the land and the resources have been exploited anyway, the good stuff. So you have to fight. I mean, we don't really understand that. We had a civil war, but we don't understand colonial rule. So we don't really get all of it. But most of the people under colonial rule had to fight against the people who were ruling them. So these people, they're going to fight until, I mean, pretty much, I'm not saying I understand what Israel was doing, what they are doing, but the thing is, they know too, our Israeli people are some of the smartest people in the world. They love education. They know that if we do not totally take out this enemy, there will always be an uprising. So the thing is, they're trying to take out the enemy totally. And that's like saying the way they treat Hamas, like Hamas is like being a Democrat. It's a form of government. So if the Republicans were in power and it was like, hey, these Democrats, they've been doing political violence, we got to take all of them out. It's pretty much the same thing because Hamas is not like a terror group. It's a political party. So how would you feel if they got to take out all the Democrats, all the Republicans? And totally. And I mean, that's kind of how I interpret it. I'm not saying I'm the greatest on all these things, but the way I interpret it is they're going after a political party and they're saying everybody in Palestine is part of this political party. But also there's Christians in Gaza. There's other Jewish people in Gaza. But if you're brown, they taking you down. So that's where I think the genocide part comes in. And, everybody you're going to have to answer for all this one day. So I'm not the judge, but that's on you.
Okay. Big shout out to Hussein S. Allah, number 3, Fine SG, my beautiful wife, Chanel Smith, Don Juan Misery. Welcome you guys to the live. I have to go. I'm looking, you see my eyes moving because I have all of my different screens that are up. We stream on Twitch, we stream on IG, Facebook, YouTube. And we're on all of the social media platforms. So like I said, this goes out everywhere, simulcast at one time. So I have to go back and forth to see who's actually logged on, who's tapped in, and who's paying attention. X, of course. So we are here with my good friend, Willie Golden, AKA Bubba, AKA Bubba G. And we are just having a great conversation about different things because, my brother Bub, he told me, he said, G, I want to start my own podcast. And when you tell me things like that, my mind gets to working in terms of, okay, how do we get that going. Okay, so it would have taken Bub a whole nother year to start. I'm like, nah, let's jump on this thing right now.
Yeah.
Let's jump on this thing right now and let's get it going so that you'll get a feel for what it is that you want to do. He's created his YouTube page. So make sure that you guys go follow Willie Golden on his YouTube page. Let's get his YouTube numbers up so that he can inevitably get those 1,000 subscribers and get to 4,000 watch time hours so that he can start monetizing his content as well. And enough about that. Let's get back into what we're talking about, because you just tapped onto some things here, Bub, and a lot of people kind of wince and shy away from the conversation when we talk about it or when you bring it up. But we're spending more money overseas than here at home,
Right.
as it relates to education.
Right.
As it relates to,
Right.
hell, we just went through a spat where they cut off SNAP benefits for needy families because of a government shutdown. Because we couldn't, Congress and the Senate couldn't agree to the budget, and some things that they wanted to take out, put in all kind of nonsense that actually kind of screws with the American people. And then on top of that, there's a mass exodus of immigrants, illegal immigrants, and even some people that have been caught up in this rapture of deportation of people out of America. So what say you about those things that are happening here in America? And yes, you know me. I done lost Bub. I've lost Bub. He will be back. I think they're paying attention and they're cutting off the feeds. He might have, his phone might have died on him if he didn't have it locked in with the battery. If he didn't have it plugged in, either his phone or his computer died on it. But that's okay, because he's going to jump back on this thing. We're going to get back to it. Hopefully Jarrell Braswell joins me here in just a little bit. But, these are some talk topics and conversations that we're going to start having. We're going to bring it to the table, and we're going to start enlightening people about things that are going on globally, because a lot of times it's humor. A lot of times, there you go. Turn it the other way, bud.
Man, you know what? To be honest, I think Massage just cut me off. They got me.
Cut you off. I just said the same thing. I just said the same thing. I said, "Oh man, they didn't cut the feed." Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness, is they listening? Of course they are.
We're destined to lose, everybody. I hate to tell you this, but we're just trying to survive. That's it. I don't have anything against any religion, any in particular group, but the state of Israel, I have a problem with. Now, if you're Jewish, I don't care. I'm not anti-Semitic. I don't care who your God is. That's on you if you even believe in God. But the state of Israel, doing way better than the state of Mississippi. And I need the state of Mississippi to be doing better than the state of Israel.
Right.
There we go. So
right. And
they don't cut me off.
I'm in full agreement with you. When you talk to me, I say it all the time. I'm a patriot. I work for the Department of Navy. I work for the Department of Defense, and I am one of those individuals, that believe in my country, nationalist. I believe in the great state of Mississippi, no matter how bad people may talk about it. Both my kids graduated from Mississippi universities, and it speaks to what folks don't know about Mississippi, because we were talking earlier about how beautiful the Golden Gulf Coast is looking right now.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not That's not just the Gulf Coast. If you can drive up north through the entire state of Mississippi, it is such a wonderful state. There's so many positive things that have taken place in the state of Mississippi. It is not what people think around the world. It is not seething with racism.
Right.
It is not a state that is just embellished with slavery or the past history of slavery, or people out in the cotton fields picking peas and things of that nature. Yes, we still are one of the largest manufacturers of cotton for the textile industry. Yes, and I'm happy to know that. I'm happy that we are. Yes, we are.
Kudzu.
Kudzu.
We have a lot of kudzu.
Got a lot of kudzu. Yes. Mississippi, a lot of folks might not necessarily know this, but it was the only state in the union at one time that was the sole production and proprietor of producing medical marijuana for testing right out of Oxford up at Ole Miss. So we've been progressive for a long time. It's just that people aren't paying attention to our productivity. Unlike any other states, we do, much like Vegas, have gambling. We have land-based gambling. It was riverboat gambling at one time. We do have land-based gambling, and some of the most productive high schools and colleges, and not just your regular top 5, big 5 type. We have HBCUs that are off the charts. When I talk, I don't just talk about one-sided. I just have to let you know that there's a lot of productivity in the state of Mississippi that people aren't aware of or aren't paying attention to. And the only way that we can get that message out is for folks like you and I that live in the state to talk about it. So please enlighten me about what you've encountered here in the great state of Mississippi, because you've been a business owner for a long time now. Once you left college and came back to Mississippi, what are some of the things that you've learned and brought back into your home state?
A few things. I could tell you a little bit about the bad first. Now there is a slight divide. Right. That's not really racially.
It's an economic divide.
It's definitely an economic divide, definitely. Mm-hmm. Now, there's also a divide between the coast and, we'll say, Hattiesburg up and Hattiesburg down. The coast is very, very liberal, very progressive. You'll probably see more mixed interracial couples on the coast than you will anywhere in the nation. It's like, it's like wouldn't be really international, but it's a lot of interracial dating in South Mississippi. But that kind of goes to like the Israeli thing. If you oppress people, they will fight back. If you were an old white person and you hated black people, maybe your daughter dates one now. And you have little black kids now, little black grandkids. So it's a lot of that, but that's all part of the mental, why things happen. I have a good understanding of why I think things happen, and that's one of them. But definitely on the coast, it's love, man. It's love. And before Katrina, it really looked like the Strip of Vegas. We maybe had 30 casinos at one time, and now it's maybe 6 or 8 of them on the coast. But at one time, I remember when I was at Florida A&M and I brought my friends to the Gulf Coast for the first time, they couldn't believe it. It was nothing but lights, casinos, humongous houses on the coast. Great people. You will not get discriminated against in South Mississippi. Really, I've had more problems with being black in a lot of other states than Mississippi. Like,
Oh, wait,
people really
what? Wait. I'm not trying to stop you. My apologies. I thought you were, concealed and, ducked off because I thought you was Latino. You look Mexican.
If Ice come over here, I'm gonna give him some ice in his cup and let him drink and say, "Get the hell up out my yard, please." I don't even know Spanish. I can count to 10 in Spanish. That's about it. And I might mess up. So I took French in college. So I don't even. I know I'm not a French fry. So,
right. I'm just messing with you, man. Keep on going, man. I just need to throw that in there.
I definitely know. They better leave.
Yeah.
And I drive around in a white F-150. They probably want to stop me, but they better not. But besides that, the coach, it has its pluses. It has its minuses. Like, I mean, it's like living. It's not city living, which I love. Like, I like being able to know who my son's friends are, know who their parents are, know where they're at, know what they're doing. It's easy to get a feel for people because it's not so many. So, I mean, it definitely has its pluses. One of the problems with Mississippi is one of the problems that we have all over the world is a lot of people don't have self-awareness.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand what self-awareness is. A lot of people don't understand that with self-awareness, you understand who you are and where you are, and you understand it, and it's not a problem. Like, some people with self-awareness, they might be self-aware, but they might not be comfortable with it. Like, bro, it's life. I mean, it's not like a plug and play type thing. It's really like you're moving all around the board at all different times. It's not like you just have to fit into this little box or this little square. But you need to know who you are, where you are, and if you could do that, I think life would be a lot easier. A lot of people look on these social media and everybody's rich. Everybody has, everybody travels. Everybody's going to Dubai. Everybody's, got 1 million people following them. Jake.
And we know that's a crock of bullshit.
Man, it is a crack pot of bullshit. I mean, a crack pot of it. I mean, if people really understand money, they would know you could be $1 million. You could have $500 in your bank account.
Yeah.
But on paper, you're $1 millionaire, but you're still broke. So, I mean, that's for people who really don't understand money. Like, I mean, I'm not rich, so I obviously don't understand it, but I understand that a lot of people could fake it and they not making it.
Right.
So
Right. Okay. Let's lighten the conversation up a little bit. Let's talk about the sports scene.
I want to talk about how
I
used to be a Saints fan, and I switched to being a Texans fan.
Well, I mean, yeah, you did do that. I mean, I wasn't gonna bring that up. I was just gonna strictly talk about the Texans and how they're doing right now in the AFC, and I think they at the number one spot, so to speak. Going into the playoffs. Yeah. So I wasn't gonna mention that. You a bandwagon jumper. You jump from team to team to team. You go with who win it. I get it.
No. See, I got to get in front of this because I'm sure if people find me on social media, I might have some Saints memorabilia and memories on there.
Uh-huh.
And listen, they're true. I was a Saints fan.
But you had season. You were a season ticket holder to the Saints game in the franchise. You and Miss Benson are good friends. You had all of the jerseys. You had the sports memorabilia. You had a gold and black Cadillac with the peanut butter mustard. You come on, man, stop.
I cried when they won the Super Bowl. It's the happiest day of my life. But in life,
if it wasn't have been for Drew Brees,
in life,
yeah.
Hey, my boy Tracy Porter going to the
Yes, indeed.
The thing is, in life,
yeah,
people,
talk to him.
you know, I could tell people about life.
Right.
If you surrounded by losers and you have a chance to get with some winners,
right,
make that jump. Don't sink with it. Don't sink with the Titanic. There's a lifeboat right there. Get on it. Sail away to greener pastures. Because right now, the Saints is the sorriest team in the NFL. And I don't have to even watch their games anymore. I mean, they're on
the 4-game win streak.
When they should be losing.
So now they're supposed to tank. Now they're supposed to tank for a better draft pick.
Man, Master P, Colonel of the tank. Yes, the Colonel of the tank. They need to be tanking. I mean, how low can you go? Limbo with your booty touching the ground. I mean, that's how low they're supposed to go.
Oh my goodness!
Like the people on the skates when they get all the way down.
Yeah,
skate under the limbo thing. That's how low.
Right. So what are the chances? What are your chances for the Texans getting out of the first round of the playoffs and potentially making it to the Super Bowl? Let me ask that. Since you are now a Texans fan, what are the possibilities of the Texans getting through the first round of the playoffs and into Super Bowl contention? The possibility of getting to the Super Bowl. They're not going to win it. Of course, you know, my Eagles are going to win it, but, you know, getting to the Super Bowl.
Let's say out of 1 out of 10, 10 being the highest, probably 11. We're going. Our defense is locked down. I mean, locked down. You can't score. You can't run the ball. You can't pass the ball. We hurt quarterbacks. We smash running backs. And that little push, tush, ass push, whatever y'all do.
It's the tush push, man. Don't be sitting there defaming my look, man. That's one thing we ain't gonna do. We'll not have defamation on this podcast of my English.
Yeah, the dush push.
Not the dush. No, sir. We're not doing that. I'm gonna have to push the motherfucking button on you on this one. We will not defame my Eagles. Welcome to the live, Bentley. Welcome to the live, brother Bentley. Yes, indeed. We will not do that.
The dush push, y'all.
Look, man, let me just say this. Since, you know, because the Texans is an expansion team, they've never been under the really bright lights of being a Super Bowl contender or being in the ranks, in the file of making a march towards a Super Bowl game even. So I think, you know, much like a lot of people, you know, because NFL football is hard now. This isn't no pushover sport. They're going to choke. They're going to choke.
We the new kids on the block, you know.
And y'all going to get y'all block knocked the hell off. That's what's going to happen.
No, that ain't going to happen.
Man, come on, man.
We blow blocks up like Israel. You better recognize.
Come on, man. Stroud is not the guy. He is not the guy. Y'all need a quarterback that's resilient. Y'all need a quarterback that can play the game, much like Jalen Hurts has been a champion on all levels, from high school all the way through college, and has come into the league within a 2-year period of time and has taken that thing. Come on, man, stop. Show me a quarterback that has done that. And you know, I got love for all my quarterbacks. Donovan McNabb, Mike Vick, Wentz, Foles. Come on, all of them. But ain't none of them done it like my boy Jalen
Cobb,
Hurts.
your boy Cobb before.
I understand, but I'm saying ain't none of them. You show me a quarterback that's coming to the league. Even what's his name, Tom Brady didn't even do that.
Well, I like Jalen Hurts. I think he's a good football player. He's not a great quarterback, but he's a good.
No. You will not diminish what he's done. He's won a Super Bowl. He's a great quarterback. Great. Come on now, bud. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just like Drew Brees. I did not like Drew Brees because I didn't like the Saints. You know that. We used to be at odds all the time. But when y'all won a Super Bowl, he became a great quarterback. The only quarterback that had the state smashed on his face. Wasn't that little tattoo on his face? What was that? He had a little Mike Tyson birthmark on his face, looked like the state of Louisiana.
Oh, that thing disappeared. I don't know how, but it disappeared.
He got the vitiligo. He got the vitiligo. He got the reverse vitiligo.
I don't know what the fuck he got, but something happened. But that shit used to be his whole damn face. Now, not even that. Oh, he got some cosmetic surgery or something. I don't know what he got.
Well, when you become a champion and get that money, you can do that.
Shit, wait till I get mine. I'm gonna look like I got the reverse vitiligo. Shoot. And why are we talking about the Saints anyway? Nobody did. Nobody.
Because you was a Saints fan. We can't knock the fact that you was a Saints fan. That was your team.
You know what? If they start winning, I might go back. But who cares? I'm getting the winners.
I care because you can't keep jumping back and forth, man. When when the team is down, when shit ain't going right, when it's not, you gotta stick it out with your boys, man. You gotta sit there and run the gamut in the gauntlet with your boys. Now, speaking of the gauntlet, I heard you just started working out again. You're back in the gym.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing videos on that too.
Oh, come on now, Sean T.
Sean T style, yes.
Oh man, don't do that, man. Don't do that. But I'm happy to hear you back in the gym. I haven't been on the golf course for a long time. We used to have Nigga Fit at the house.
Yes.
We used to sit there and get it in. Nigga Fit was the place to be. We used to run everybody off the block.
Yeah.
We only had a couple that actually stayed locked in with us.
Yes. Yeah. Some of them faint. Some of them fall. They said it was coming back. They never came back.
Never came back. Some of those comical moments that you ever want to experience. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know about it, you can ask anybody in Bay St. Louis. Nigga Fit was the place to be. That was our own personal gym. We had all the weights. We used to run through the gauntlets. All different types of workouts that we would be doing out there, man, having a good time.
Yes.
Yes. Man, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
In the garage, under the oak trees,
under the oak trees, man.
Squat racks have you seen in somebody's yard with weights on?
That's right.
Get used.
That's right. Yeah, getting used. Olympic size weights. Now we ain't talking about the little weights with the concrete inside. We talking about the Olympic weights. You know what I'm saying? When you put them 245-pound plates on there, you know what I'm saying, on both sides, you know what I mean? Them 225s and 350s, and we was really hitting some weights now.
Straight leg deadlifts, regular deadlifts
everything.
with no belts, no form. We were doing clean and jerk, over the head press. I mean, everything that you could hurt yourself doing, we did it. And we hurt
We did.
ourselves a lot.
It definitely hurt ourselves a lot. Yeah. It was crazy
We
back in the day.
recovered though.
Too old to
But
do
now,
that shit.
now, when we were doing it, G was probably around the age I am now, and I don't know how he was doing that shit. I don't know how they were 40-something years old, getting it in like he was Ronnie Coleman pre-crutches.
Hey man, don't throw me under the bus like that now. Don't throw me under the bus like that, because you know damn well I don't do no steroids. I ain't put no steroids, no juice in my system. I did not juice. It was all natural. That's what I'm saying. That's what we did. All natural. That's the way we rocked it. It had to be natural.
First of all, kids and grown people, this is everybody, do not do drugs. That's
there
it.
You go.
Steroids or drugs. Don't do drugs.
There you go.
That will be your downfall, I promise you.
Yeah.
Drugs will be United
I'm
States.
55 years old. I got all my hair. You know what I'm saying?
And no ED medication.
That's right.
They got
Yeah,
they got 18 to 20-year-olds using ED medication these days. No.
My testosterone levels are just fine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I cut my hair today, off my hair today, it's growing back tomorrow. I promise you.
Right. Right. I don't need for hymns, for her, Roman, nobody. I don't need Greek, Roman, numeral, nobody. I'm Gucci.
Yes, indeed.
Give me some water.
Oh, man. It's downright comical, man.
Yeah, we gonna have
man. We used to get it. We used to get it in, bro. We used to get it in, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this because you were a witness of it. And I got to give a big shout out to this group of individuals that grew up with my sons, from Austin Alexander, Kyrie Hodges, Jalen Wilson, Darius Wyman, Cheese,
Moody,
Traylon. Yeah, Traylon, Trigger Trey, Traylon Lewis, Lil G, Tolu, that whole coalition, Makai Wyman, all of these guys used to work out with us, and we worked out every day. When I say every day, I mean every day. And Bub can attest to this. That's why I'm saying this, because a lot of people don't know too much about me because I don't really fuck with a whole bunch of people. But Bub is one of those guys that has been a part of my life since he's come into my life. We both went to St. Stanislaus College Prep, and from there, that's a bond that people just don't understand. It's different, but at the same time, he's seen me at my worst. He's seen me at my best. He's seen me the peaks and the falls, everything within my life. So he can attest to this. At one time in my life, I was 450 pounds. Was I not?
Probably 465.
465, if not heavier. I was damn near 500 pounds, right? And
when you would go to give it, hey, hold on. When you would go to give him the dab in the roundabout, all you could get to was about the shoulder. That nigga so big. Get to it. You might get to that back. You might get to his titty or something. That dude was big, man. And he's a big dude. He's about 6'5", 6'6". So
right. So being 6'5", damn near 500 pounds, I was huge. What saved me, basically, inevitably, was my kids, and starting to work out with my kids when they said that they wanted to play professional ball. And I started working out with my kids every day. My kids saved my life. And along that journey, Bub, who'd come hang out with me every day, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, he started working out with me too. He thought I was crazy, but then once he started getting into it, because, if you look at Bub, you can tell he's a big dude, big old barrel-chested ass individual. You know what I'm saying? He's always been a big, stocky kid. Well, now he's a big, stocky, grown man. But back then, I didn't know too many people that could, bench press anything over 350 pounds easily. And Bud was one of those people that could bench press 350, 400, 450 easily. You get what I'm saying? So to work out with him was a joy because he would push you to the limit. That nigga actually let the weight sit on my neck.
Yep.
He almost killed me.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm spotting you, I might let it sit on your neck for a little while. Because, you never know what you got until you're in that corner. When it's life and death, you might could push it off you.
Yeah, fuck that. Get this goddamn weight off me. You've got to lift it.
You got to lift it.
So like I say, some of the funniest times, man.
But some of the funniest times, some of the funniest times was, bro, when you went from 450 to about 220 pounds, you were still wearing the same clothes that you were wearing when you was 450.
Because I wasn't going to buy no more shit.
Man, these clothes are so baggy. Man, he got belts with loose. Hey, his pants, he put crease in his pants right from the belt. He put crease in his pants. They already got creases there. He put, come on, G.
Yes, indeed. I wouldn't go and buy nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But that's this real spill, man. This is a real part of my life that people might not or definitely don't know about. They didn't see the transition because they weren't around me to see the transition. But that is a real aspect and real transformation that I went through, and Bubba was there along the way. I mean, I was running the Bay Bridge.
4.4 miles.
Yes. Oh, yes. Making it happen.
Yep.
And out there with those kids, out there with those young men in present day, and I mention those guys right now because every last one of those kids that I mentioned have gotten their degrees. They're either in the military, taking care of their families. So it was not only a lifesaver for me, but an opportunity for us to be mentors to some kids in our community that might not necessarily have been given, the shake or the break that they deserved because of who they were and where they came from.
Yeah.
I mean, it was something not short of phenomenal for each one of those kids, man.
It was
big shout out to them, boy.
It was really a mind over matter thing. That's what it is. That's what life is, really. But it's a mind over matter. Like we could get it done if we put our mind to it. There's nothing that can stop us at all.
That's right.
So
that's right.
That's what I learned more than anything from that, because y'all don't understand. This man really was 450 plus. And went from that to running 4 miles. That's a 5K. That's more than a 5K. I mean, I've never really been a runner. I played football. We ran sprints. He played basketball, so he ran distance. But to see a 450-pound man, you might as well see the UFO with 3 aliens in it.
Damn.
That's about you can compare.
You gonna compare me to something like that? That's unbelievable.
You look like goddamn. You used to call me the swamp monster. You look like goddamn Barney out there running the 4 miles, man. Your big self. And then GLBG. The good thing about G, see, y'all don't understand, G's very family oriented too. Now, G would have both his sons, his wife, and his big fat ass out there running. Like, hey, we all going running.
We all going. Let's go.
Everybody in shape.
Yes.
Everybody running. Everybody running.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Bob. And trailing was and let me say the trailing was always that one that was always there. That's like another one of my, and that's your little brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's like one of my sons, you know what I'm saying, that's not my son. You know what I mean? He's like a surrogate. He's always been a part of our lives. And I love trailing just like I love my boy. I love all those guys, just like they're my own. because we had such wonderful times, good time together. But let's talk about something right quick. Let's fast forward, because now you're going through it with your own son. You have your own son that's playing sports. He's a dynamic kid. He's brilliant. He's smart. He's athletic. He's growing. I mean, like really growing. He's definitely way taller than you are at his age. And so to see your son, because you weren't a basketball player, you were a football guy. To see your son evolve into such an awesome basketball player, you know, right before your eyes, you know, I mean, 3-point shooter, dunking the ball, you know, can dribble, got handles, good defensive footwork. How does that make you feel? And what do you say to knowing that, you know, eventually he's going to be at a point where you're going to have D1 schools coming, looking for him and wanting him to come play on the college campus?
Well, now that there's no eligibility, so you could get you 45 degrees and play in college and stay in college for the rest of your life.
We're not even touching that right now, man.
College is a career right now. Nigga, what's your college? What's your career? College.
Right.
Basketball.
Oh man. So you saying it's gonna be harder for King David to get that opportunity with infinite eligibility in college now? You could be 30, 40 years old and go play college ball somewhere. What are you saying?
I think everything will work its way out, because you got to think, you know, like, I think it'll work. I don't think it's going to be as bad as people think it is, because like that's like you had a lot of people who thought when they start paying kids that it would all go to shit. You know,
right.
Like, oh, y'all start paying these kids, it's gonna tear up everything, nothing gonna work. But this is a little segue. Like, I'm not trying to get off the subject, but I was talking to someone about this, and I want you to know this. Okay, let's say, because you know about NIL. Let's say you're a quarterback and you're getting paid $5 million. Do you still get a scholarship, or do you have to pay for your tuition?
You still get the scholarship.
Fuck that. Fuck you. If I pay you $5,000, you paying your own fucking tuition, nigga. I don't give a damn. Out of state fees and everything, nigga. Fuck that.
That's all a part of the compensation package. You know what I'm saying? The schooling is a part of the compensation package.
We're gonna be like filing taxes. We need some deductions. Every jersey, deduction. Tuition, deduction. Books, deduction. How to give you $5 million and pay your tuition?
Well, I mean, because it's two separate things. You know what I'm saying? That's the student side, and then you have the athletic side.
I'm with you. There's two separate things. There's money I'm giving you, and there's tuition. They're separate. You got to pay it, nigga. Let's go. It might be $8,000. What's $8,000?
No.
$10,000 when you got $5 million. Do you want free lunch too?
Yeah, I do. I came up on free lunch. I'm sorry. I came up on free lunch. I went to St. Stanislaus. You had to pay to go to St. Stanislaus. I had to get free lunch.
Okay. So you get tuition and a meal plan?
I want the meal plan, yes.
Man, we're ruining these kids. We're ruining
them. No,
We're teaching them how to be elitists already. Listen, even though you got all the money, you get everything for free. All your clothes, everything for free. I mean, but if I had to pick between being broke and elitist, I'll be an elitist too. So I can't really talk about that a lot.
Okay, so now just to you know, have a platform on based on what you're saying, you know, then if that's the case, then don't use my face, don't use my image, don't use my likeness, my name, my image, my likeness to help sell tickets for your events, to put on posters or your billboards.
I'm paying you for that.
No. You paying me to play. You're not paying me to be your marketing board or your brand ambassador. No, you're paying me to play. Okay, so if in fact you're paying me to play, then don't sit there and don't try to recruit 5-star recruits to come to your school based on, well, hey, this particular guy's going to be at your, no, don't do that. Don't do that. So if you want to sit there and give me all of the caveats of what it's supposed to be, then give me that. Give me my scholarship, give me my room and board, give me my my meal plan and my prep, and sit there and work that compensation package. If not,
hold on.
Yeah.
We both went to college.
Yes.
Nigga, if you had $5 million, would you be sleeping on campus?
That's neither here nor there. That's not what we're talking about.
You're going to get you a condo on the beach. You're going to be flying in a helicopter to practice.
Okay, I understand, but that's not what we're talking about. You said they shouldn't have to pay for the scholarship. The school shouldn't pay
room and board. You said room and board.
You damn skippy. I mean, okay, if I wanted to stay on campus, that should be an option. Some people want to stay on campus. Some people don't want to have to pay for.
We're gonna bring you some hoes to the room too to dance for you and get you.
Now we're not getting into no Nick Pitino type stuff. We ain't getting into all that.
A pizza and pussy party? I mean, goddamn, G. What the fuck else we supposed to give her? Free room and board, free tuition, free gas. Get your fucking company vehicle.
We're not doing any kind of illicit recruiting, no salacious recruiting. We're not doing any of that. No.
Bro, you got $5 million. You're getting that yourself. These are teenagers, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, right.
They're teenagers.
I understand.
They should give you a CPA with that, or CFO, something like that, some type of financial planner. That's what you should get. And all your classes should be in finance or business or just some. They should formulate some type of classes just for these students to help them with the money that they're getting. I mean, you should make a whole curriculum really for these students that they have to take, because a lot of their parents don't understand it. A lot of them don't understand it. I was talking to a friend the other day. I'm like, could you imagine being 20 years old with $10 million? I mean, first of all, you don't know how to cut your grass or anything. But second of all, you don't even know how to call somebody to cut your grass. You're going to be living in a nice neighborhood and having one of your friends' homeboys coming over in a goddamn Fred Sanford truck, cut your grass in the fucking gated community. Like, no, that's not how it goes. So you're going to need like a estate, someone to take care of your estate, someone to probably take care of paying your bills and all that for you, because I don't know too many 19, 20-year-olds who actually know how to do this. You're still trying to find out who you are. You're still trying to find out how to work your Instagram on your phone, yet alone how to get someone to come cut your grass. You got a problem with your plumbing, get someone to fix that. Like it's so many things that comes with money that these kids are gonna have to learn on the fly. And learning on the fly, you it's a lot of mistakes in that. I mean, there's a lot of mistakes in learning things on the fly, especially not with having parents who understand it. So, because the parents who don't understand, they're gonna be trying to get their piece of the pie also. I raise you. I mean, mama need a house. So I'm all for it. I'm 100% for it. Like one thing Gaylord has taught me is believe in capitalism. I believe in it. It'll work. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best policy we have right now. Capitalism. No matter how elite, no matter how much money these companies have, no matter how much political power and stuff they have, it's still the best way.
Right.
So
that's right. That's right. Better than socialism, better than communism, better than a lot of different isms that are out there today. Yes.
Yeah. We don't want the government in control of all private
aspects of our lives. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. So,
That's right.
so
That's right.
I'm all for them getting money, but it's a slippery slope, man. I'm really surprised that we haven't seen that many of them get in trouble. You know, like from car crashes. You know, because the things like young men like to do. We live fast, we drive fast, we like fast women, fast cars, fast money. It's like a cash money machine, you know?
A dopamine hit. You know, yeah.
Yes. And I mean instantaneous dopamine hit. So it's not like working for your dopamine, it's just accessing it, you know.
Right.
So
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, Bob. Since you're thinking about and not thinking about, but you're going to jump this thing off with your podcast here pretty soon. What's your take? What's your feel? And what are you looking forward to? And what are you going to be bringing to the table with your up and coming talk topics and podcasts that you're bringing to the table?
my whole life, I've been a pretty political person. I was a political science major, poli-sci, Dr. Parker. But I like to talk about just minor topics. You know, I'll talk about anything. I'll talk about Jeffrey Epstein, about AI, the AI bubble, Palantir, surveillance state, Texans, NIL, raising the son, you know, because we really, for my men, you know, I have a lot of things for young men, especially young men raising men, because we need a lot more men. When I say men, I mean a man who is ready for this world, and nothing's going to phase them, nothing's going to tear them down, nothing's going to shut them down, and they're ready, like really ready, because that's what I think a man is. You're willing to do the things that you want to do and do the things that you don't want to do in order to succeed. Because see, a lot of young men want to do the things that they want to do to succeed, but they don't want to do the things they don't want to do. You know, some things that, even my son, you know, my son doesn't like washing dishes. I don't know if he thinks it's a female thing. I don't know if he thinks it's beneath him. Or I don't know if he just don't like it. But I still drill him on doing it, because when you get older, it's going to be something else that you don't like. Whether it's going by your wife's family, or, you know, dealing with your girlfriend's kids, or I mean, it could be anything. You know, it could be taking the trash out. But you can't live in a house full of filth because you don't like to take the trash out. But I mean, the little things will help you with the bigger things. And that's also self-awareness too. But I mean, I like to talk about whatever's on my mind, whatever's going on, and I jump around a lot. I used to take ADHD medication, but I don't take it anymore. So I might jump around a little bit, but it'll all, if you listen to everything, it'll finally make its way to relating to something.
Right. Well, I can see that, you know, you're comfortable in front of the camera. You have no problem with having general conversation about any and everything. And once you get your feet wet, you'll have your bullet points that you're going to hit and touch and talk about. So that's going to carry the conversation, you know, whether you're interviewing someone or you're talking by yourself, it's up to you. But I can see that you're going to have a very dynamic show, and I'm looking forward to helping you getting that off the ground. Whether you realize it or not, we've been talking for well over an hour now. You know, time flies when you're having fun, you know, and that's just the way it happens, you know. And so with that being said, like I said, we're gonna jump off into what you're gonna be bringing to the table. I'm not sure when you're gonna roll everything out, but I'm looking forward to it. Do you have any last words before we get off this thing, Bob?
Go Texans to the Super Bowl. We need to make a song or something. Can I do a
Come
rap?
on, man.
Can we make an official rap for my Texans? Because I need a beat, one mic, and we're gonna go ahead on. Texas to
Fly,
the Super
Eagles,
Bowl.
fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Period. You already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. Don't even play with me. You can't come on my platform and play with me about that and act like, it's going to be cool.
Think about it. Gee.
Anyway, man. It's been another great episode. Prime time. I mean, industry talk on Prime Time Pod. We had a great conversation with Willie Golden, my good friend Bubba G.
Yeah.
The G is for.
I might get on after this, G. I'm feeling it right now.
You feeling it? You feeling it? You ready to go?
I ain't got nothing to do but talk. We might talk all night.
Talk all night. Good stuff, man. I'm glad you being inspired to get into your space and do that thing, man, because like I said, it gives you an opportunity to express. It gives you an opportunity to spread knowledge and give folks a different side of things, a different view, a different aspect of things, because we all are in our own lane, in our own verticals, in our own space,
right,
and we think about things our own way. So to get a different take on it, it might broaden your scope or enlighten you on some things that you might not necessarily have known about, just because you brought it to the table, So people actually at the end of the day appreciate what it is that you do when you actually start talking. I tell my friends this, you said this the other day, but I know this, man. I got a face for radio. I've never been one to be out in the public. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've known me for a long time. I've never been one. You know what I'm saying? I've never wanted to be in the limelight. I don't do the limelight thing. I'm always the guy that's behind the scenes trying to assist and help my friends and people in business and, to help them do things the right way. It might not necessarily seem so, but I'm to the point in age, right? Whereas I've experienced a lot of different shit. I've fucked up a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've made a lot of mistakes. So a lot of things that I see people do, I'm like, you might not want to, but, a lot of times people take it the wrong way because I'm not real talkative when it comes to, okay, I know what I know and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you don't want to sit there and go along with that, hey, that's not on me. That's on you. And I just leave it where it is, But based on what you're doing, because I know you've got a lot of insight, gained a lot of knowledge, have experienced a lot of things. You're an entrepreneur. That's what they call individuals like yourself, because you've gotten multiple businesses. You have a multi-million-dollar industry and infrastructure set up with the lawn care franchise that you have. You had independent women. You've done you've put your pinky toe into the real estate market at this point as well. So, you're steadily evolving and growing, and it's awesome to see. And your network of influence, your friends and your associates, your close friends and associates are all doing well, and that speaks volumes in terms of who you are as an individual, you see. So to be able to bring that to light and to be able to bring that to the table is going to be something spectacular and nothing short of phenomenal. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. All right.
And, I throw up the 3 because, this is my ring finger and it ain't got nothing on it. So, I throw up the 3, let them know.
Stop telling folks that you're single, man. Stop telling folks you're single, man.
Somebody hit up you on Boss Talk and say, hey, man, you do look, he got a face for TV.
Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you
I
for
had some
joining
fun,
me.
G. I had fun.
Oh
I had
man,
fun. I'm ready for the
yeah,
world.
we
Thank
gonna
you.
keep this thing going, man. We gonna keep it
Thank you.
going. You best believe we gonna run it back, and we gonna sit there and have some more top time, and really get your podcast off the ground and launch it the way that you want to launch it, and make some positive things happen, man. Because I know that you've got some serious knowledge that you can bestow upon a lot of people around the world. Because whether you realize it or not, this isn't just your circle of influence that you're talking to. You're talking to a global market at this point, because it goes everywhere. It goes everywhere. You know, the stream goes everywhere.
And I'm out this bitch.
Yes, indeed. And he's a comedian on the slick, y'all. I don't want y'all to know that. He's a comedian on the slick. And you've been tuned in to another great episode of Industry Talk on Primetime, on the Primetime Network. And you know, with me, it's always about health, wealth, and wellness. Y'all make sure you stay dangerous, my people. Stay dangerous. You've been locked into another great episode of Primetime Pod. Major salute to our guest. And remember, ain't no time like primetime. This is your main man, Big G, with Industry Talk. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to our network, Primetime Pod. And as always, beautiful people, it's about health, wealth, and wellness.
Primetime Pod. Make sure you check it out.
Child, why the fuck you think he missing? He say that. Now, I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.